Hey you guys, welcome to Northern Sparkle Diamonds and Hobbies. I'm Sparkles and thanks for stopping by. So for all my new subscribers out there, and for those who are just finding my channel now, glad you stumbled across it. Hopefully you guys would like to stay and hit that subscribe button. And for all my new friends, or my old friends, sorry, old subscribers and returning subscribers stopping by, thanks for coming back. So today's video is going to be hopefully a kit up video with excuse the bird in the background. This is the reason why I like to film at night, and this is not at night. This is actually early morning, close to 7:30. So please excuse the bird in the background. So right now we have sunny skies here in Ontario. It's supposed to be pretty warm today, in the mid to high teens, so I can't wait for that. So anyways, so let's grab our breakfast and our coffees, and let's get started. I have the fireplace running this morning, and I have the usual watermelon refresher on it. 3 cubes left. I'm having a tough time smelling it though. I think my allergies are acting up, which is just nice. So let's read our affirmation card. It reads, "Do not worry if your path seems lonely right now. You are simply removing energies that no longer match the frequency of your future. You will soon attract people who truly deserve to walk that path with you." I'm not too sure if that really applies to me or not. In fact, I know dang well it doesn't. So, yeah, but it might apply to other people out there who are watching. So I guess this is going to be Michael's rainbow cat, or rainbow kitten. I think she's a rainbow kitten. I'm just going to say a rainbow kitten. Well, although she does look like a cat. This is for KY Philly's Autism Awareness Month thing. And I know I'm very late getting at this. So this will likely continue into next month. So I was also asked by another subscriber of mine to revisit the diamond painting storage tackle box from Michael's. So there's a lot of this stuff here that I do not what do you call it, use, like the baggies. I don't use the baggies. Let me put you off at the side. I don't use the baggies, and I do not use the funnel. I do use the wax. I think all people do. Riley, be quiet. Video's not about you. These ones here, I'm tempted to try on the larger canvases. I think that's what they're supposed to be for, so I'll keep that. There's no point in saving these tweezers since they are blunt as all get out. Plastic tips I don't like. Riley, shut up. Jeepers. So we have these pens that I do not use. I may hang on to them, and I may hang on to the squishies because goodness knows if I have somebody visiting in the summertime that would love to start or try to diamond paint. You know, at least I have some pens on hand. This thing here, I have one. We'll see. Keep that. This guy here, I'm seriously thinking about keeping that because I lately run into butterfingers and dropping all the vials of stuff. And then the stickers here, yes, I do use, but I don't really. I'll keep them. So these guys all here, I guess I can throw these back in the tops of these. But the rest of this stuff is all junk. That's 2 small trays. I think I'll get rid of them. You know, they're going. Even this, that's flimsy as all get out. So the question I actually had was, how do you get the jars out from the back of the container? The only way I can think of is you you basically take out all the ones you can take out, and then these back 2 rows, you take them out and maybe stick them up on here, because you have lots of room. So hopefully that could be a possibility. Other than that, I am not too sure. And the one subscriber that did ask me that, I never did think of that. So I thought, well, this is a Michael's tackle box storage drill kit. Well, might as well, since it's a kit from Michael's Make Market, I think that's what I want to kit it up in. So I do got some trusty stickers of my own. There's our drills. Our pen that we need. There's our tray we need. This is all alphabetical, so hold your ears for the crinkling. Once I find the darn thing. Alright, so we are in 2 trays by the looks of it. You are what numbers? That's what I need right there. So we're actually in 3 trays. My goodness. So I'm just going to go through, and instead of using the number, what I normally kit up as is, I do not kit up on these numbers here. I kit up with the middle line, so we have no numbers, so we'll be using alphabet. And you would have to stick to everything, wouldn't you? There we go. I think we're going to only need 1. So let's see here. It goes from, I'm just going to go through these quickly. So it's all the whole alphabet. And we're just going to label all these very quickly. Oops. Oh, we might need another sticker sheet. My goodness. Okay, so we have some symbols. I'm going to do my darndest to do these. So we have one that looks like that. One that looks like that. Arrow up is that. Bowling ball dots that I call is that. So yes, I think I'm going to need another sticker sheet. I think I'm going to have to buy a few more of these. I got these originally off of Temu a couple years ago. I don't think they sell them anymore, but they sell versions of it. Okay, so we need an equal sign. Just a normal dash on the angle and a circle with a box in it. I hope the good Lord that I can actually read that. So we are going to take our bottles here, and I'm just going to do it this way. I guess we can take that out of there, so we just do this way. And I'm actually going to start putting stuff up at the top here, seeing how many bottles it can take at the top. I'll show you in a second. These guys fit very perfectly up on their side. Except I'm just wondering if I can do it this way here. Riley, you're something else. You know that, lady? Okay, did I mess up or what did I do here? I think I did. Okay, so where's my tweezers? Darn it. Where's my mind this morning, huh? I guess I'm still sleeping, half asleep. Oh boy. I need to get the cobwebs out, as Granny always says. That's E. That's F. E goes that way, F goes that way. Two more here. G. Well, it sort of fits, let's see, 2, 4, 6. It kind of fits 9 at the top. As you can see, now what I might do is I might take out all this scuff and put that, in fact, this one here, I'm going to throw that up there because I don't need that in there. I'm going to throw the pens and everything. I'm actually going to say 8 fit on the top of it perfectly. Because you don't want to over... Oh. These pen lids, these ball lids are not really on properly either. Let's get 2 more here. Shut up, Riley. I don't know where she gets this anger issue from. All I know is it's getting annoying. Yeah, be quiet. Not for you. Oops, crap. Okay, so now I got 16 bottles at the top. I'm just going to take a whole bunch of these out for now and see if we can line these up properly where they need to go. I keep forgetting, the other thing that you could actually put in the bottom of this tackle box would be to take out all the bottles and then put in, you know, those Elizabeth Ward things or the Tic Tac containers. That would be another way of doing things. This way you probably could get everything that was at the back. Like, this is just like an idea. Riley! Quiet, or I'll come in there. She hears my voice. This is why from now on, guys, I will be doing the videos at night. I know a lot of you don't find her annoying sounding. I kind of do. And the reason is that I'm trying to talk to you guys. Like, all I'm hearing is this thing in the background doing what she's doing. And it annoys me. I don't know why, but it just annoys me. I'm trying to talk with you as my friends. And let's see, how many do I need here? There's 4 here. 7. 4. That's all we need. We're just into the symbols now. I know a lot of you, what do you call it, diamond paint alongside any whipping chats or kit up videos, so you guys told me not to worry about the ending the video. Riley? So that guy's garbage. This guy is... I'm going to put you guys on hold and I will be back in a minute. I'm sorry about that, guys. Hopefully she will behave herself now. Otherwise I will be cutting the video short. Well, I don't need my pen anymore. So this is kind of what I have done. So we got a couple rows of bottles up here. This is a possibility for those who have this tray or this tackle box to do. And then you just down here, you have all the stuff that you need. Now for my purposes here, because the only problem I can see is everything's going to be flopping over, I'm not going to do this setup. We are actually going to now it's being difficult. You have 33 colors. What I may do is I may actually get a tray or a suitcase here. I really don't have one handy. One moment, please. That's a U. I can't even read my own printing. That's how bad this is. Yeah, I'm gonna put you guys on hold. I'm gonna go grab a what do you call it, those suitcases, because this may not last long for me. I'm sorry to say it that way. I never thought about what I was seeing here till I read that comment of that my subscriber. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, I have returned and some time has elapsed, and I have gotten a suitcase where I have changed out everything from this thing over here to this over here. So I'm just not in the mood for fighting with that today. So we were going to be using the suitcase, and this is why I kind of like the suitcase, and I think I'm not the only one on this. So alright, so on with the kit up video. So Now the thing I did absolutely like about that tackle box is I have here number 2, which is 2 bags of 310. I would normally take one bag, kit it up, and I could easily put the other one on the top. Because in the suitcase, everything falls out. I can see where that tackle box could easily be a winner. But not the way that, not in that setup. Okay, so we are starting with the letter A, which is the number 1. Let's just hope I don't run into any sort of static with these guys, although I think very shortly I'm going to be doing it my old way, because that gets all the drills out, not like that. Well, if you don't want to come out, I'm not saving you. That's my rule. There you go, first color out of 33. Get it up. And I have the perfect pen that I'm going to be using with this one, and that is my rainbow pen. Of course, I got Butterfingers today, so what else is new? Okay, so number 2 here is our 310. I'm going to go back to doing this way. Perfecto. This guy here, off to the side. So I'm going to need 2 bottles for the B. And I'm just going to grab an empty one like this. I think everything else is going to fit into a normal container. So what are you all working on? I just started recently coming back to diamond painting for a bit. I haven't gotten into coloring yet, but hopefully this week. Which reminds me, I still do have that pull up that I made a couple weeks ago before my ordeal happened. So if you have not gone over to vote, I invite you to do so. It's actually on my community tab. Alright, F is what? Number 6. And I can see why we need a whole bunch of that 310, because the background is color blocking. A whole lot of it. So I'm hoping next week to be back to original, videos and stuff like that. I'm a lot better than what I have been. Not 100% yet, but we'll find out. I got a doctor's appointment on May 8th. Out of there, drill. Thank you. I got results back from my blood work. We knew that the blood sugar levels were going to be high and spiked. We knew that. At the time of the April 2nd appointment, we didn't know what. But unfortunately now we do. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be saved? Well, there you go. So I'm just trying to remain positive and everything else, and while dealing with this. And all right, just like that, we're on to the second tray now. If I can find the darn thing. You are the last one. I do not need you right now. I'm just going to cut all these like into singulars. So I know a lot of this has everything to do with lifestyle changes, which I have been making. And I mean, regardless of whether I was diagnosed with what I was diagnosed with, you know, I would have made those changes anyway. It was about time. So maybe this was for the better. I don't know. This one I'm on J. Oh, pretty yellow. So enough about that one. I've actually just made the executive decision. I know a lot of you, some of you don't have it, some of you do, but one thing I did miss that I decided to go back to, and I hopefully she will accept me back into the group. I have returned to Facebook, and so for those of you who are on Facebook, if you would like, hit me up on a friend invite if you want. I've been off for quite some time. Okay, so this is an M. I'm gonna have massive trouble with the M's and the W's, so I'm just gonna put a line underneath the M, just to say, oh, that's the M, which is lucky number 13, and it's a mustard yellow. A show of hands who like mustard on their hot dogs. Not me. I digress. So lately I've been watching plane spotting to take my mind off of all this stuff. And I'm hoping to get back into watching some of my diamond painting friends as well, and crafting friends as well this week. 15, huh? What a beautiful green. I do watch a couple of spotter pages on Facebook too, and I think that's another reason why I wanted to go back. The only problem that I don't like about the ones on Facebook is they are reels and not a live stream, and I like the 4-hour live streams. Like this one guy that I'm subscribed to on Facebook, or not Facebook, sorry, YouTube here. His name is Temporary Window. He does upwards between 2 and 4-hour live streams, standing at Pierce International, which is in Toronto, Ontario. So this is 17. It's a nice color blue. I like going back to watch them, especially at nighttime. I'm trying to, calm down for the night. You don't necessarily have to have the volume up or anything like that, which I do not have. This is going swimmingly well. I don't know. I may lay some drills down on this as well. I think you're going to see this. I'm recording this Wednesday. I think today's the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. I really need to get a calendar of some sort on my desk, and I do not have that. Oh, look at that. We're already at the last train of drills. I think I'm going to put this up for tomorrow, which is Thursday. So you'll be seeing this likely on Thursday. So just because you're seeing this on Thursday, likely this could very well be half done. We'll see. This likely will be the only time you'll see this on this channel. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. There's a few other ones that I wanting to do as well. So like I said, I think this is going to end up going into May because there's an unboxing I want to do. Hello there, Sparrow. Where's the birds outside the window are being sweethearts too, aren't they? Ah, spring. How's the weather where you all at? Or you guys are all at? Hopefully spring is in the air for you guys as well. I would say for the majority of it, it is here. Although like I said, spring is usually the called the interchangeable month here in Ontario, and likely is in the northern states too, and probably other areas of the world as well. You don't want to be saved? Well, we won't save you then. So 22 is this one here. It's like a lilac purple. I wouldn't call it even a lilac purple. An off purple, yes. Lilac, no. Alright, I'm talking all over the place with you guys today, I know that. W 23. Where's that? Right here. There we go. I'm trying to escape. Alright, X. X marks the spot with number 24. And this is one of my favorite colors, is that right there. So yeah, anyways, getting back to Facebook, I've decided to rejoin Tita's Facebook group. Hopefully she accepts me again. I just needed to step back for at least a month of stuff on there. Like I was on there occasionally, but not as often as I would like to be again. So our last letter here is a Z, number 26. That might be considered a lilac. Well, maybe not so much. Actually, 28 is lilac. That's lilac. Our bowling balls. Number 30. Where are you? Right in front of me. Oh, look at... Oh, you guys, look at that blue. That is so gorgeous. Some gorgeous colors in here. Out. There we go. So for the rest of the week, I'm going to attempt to get on a, what do you call it? Maybe another completion video. I just did a completion video earlier on today. With this is our last one, so 33. So hopefully you guys go and watch that one. It's a little off canvas project that I did for hold all my diamond painting pens. Alright, so that is 27. Maybe that, well, even that can be considered, I guess, lilac purple. It's a purple people eater. I think I also did an unboxing this past week here. I think it was on Monday, I think it was. Either Monday or Tuesday. That was the Michael's haul, which featured this cat. $32. We're almost done. So I'm just hoping to get back into the swing of things next week, and I'm not too sure whether Sunday's going to be the beginning of the week or if it's going to be Monday. Oh, you guys, there's another beautiful blue. So getting to the point where I'm actually going to be checking out a couple of other channels, and hopefully I might do an add-on to the shout out videos. So you guys will have to wait and see who's going to be shouted out. And I just realized I should not have colored that in, but oh well, I know what that symbol is anyway. You guys, last but not least, that is our arrow, which is the number 29, which is like a, say, periwinkle blue, perhaps? I don't know what kind of blue that is. So there's our extra set, the extra black drills, which, you know what? I'm just going to throw them there. And there is our, sorry I bumped the thing, there's all of our beautiful drills kitted up in this tray, my butterfly tray. I'm just going to set that off the side here. I am got a mini baggy mess on my table that I gotta worry about first before I even think about looking at the canvas here. Oh, you get in there. That's going to the ever-loving. Oh, now who's doing that outside? Well, I need to wet the whistle here for a minute. And so this one here, I gotta put on my cover sheets. Yes, I will use cover sheets. And I got rid of all of my Temu cover sheets. And what did I replace them with? These awesome Diamond Art Club ones. That's what I'm going to be using from here on out. And let me see. I do need a... Or do I not? You know what? I do not. I was just going to say, do I need any tape on the side, outside of this? And I don't think I do. And the looks of things... Not so much sticky there, but as much as it is there. So the stick is good on this one. I think one thing you can use this gadget for is just to do this. I think I have some birds nesting. We have birds nesting out in the trees. And I think somebody has a visitor that they don't want near the nest. And I think that's why somebody's a little ticked off out there. It doesn't quite reach, but that's okay. Nope. Okay, since you want to act that way, well, you stick to everything. Don't kick the person away from your nest there instead of making the racket out there. I don't know which bird is doing that, but holy Toledo. There we go. We are all kitted up. We are all thinking. You know what I think we're going to do right off the bat, you guys? We will leave a few drills down. Because we have a bordering up here. So let's just get that ready. That over there. Well, I know I can get this off the bloody pen. However, I need my trusty pliers to remove this guy. That one's going to go in my other one. So, I have my RMS, custom RMS Titanic one kitted up and ready to be have drills laid down on. I have not laid down drills at all on that even. So, yeah, and that was supposed to be for the Titanic month, which is now almost said and done. I can't believe we're almost into May. And I have a couple of May birthdays in my family too. Alright, there we go. We're all kitted up for that and we're all ready to go. Back over here. And B is our 310. So lucky number 310, we get to start off with black. Who here likes black? I don't. Whereas I think I'm going to need some more wax in the multi-placer here. There we go. So my plans for the rest of the week, get back into watching some YouTube videos from my friends. I'm going to attempt to get, what do you call it, another completion short up this week, possibly Friday. Alright, that did not work with the darn. Let me see if I can do this properly. There we go. I don't like doing that, but it is what it is. Say what I said. I'm not too sure whether there's going to be a farming video this week or not, or if I'm going to go back to it next week. I have not been on the farm for a couple of weeks. At least that particular one. I went on an FS17 one. That really did not go over too well either. So I'm on my friend's FS15 one, and we're doing, oh dear, like he's constantly changing his mind, that man, that guy. Oops. Yeah, the stick on here is extremely well. However, this stuff here, this white yellow wax, is not doing well. So you can tell I'm a little bit out of shape when it comes to multi-placing. That's because I've taken how many days off of diamond painting? I really needed it. So if you guys don't see a video on Sunday, then it will be probably Monday when I'll be back. So like I said, in the my community tab, there's actually a while you have to go back a couple of posts, but the poll is there for you guys to vote on what coloring book you want to see me work in. Alive. There we go. And there's something that's going to stick in right in the middle of the thing. And I got videos I gotta watch, so I get caught up with them. So there's before I let you guys go for the day, there are a couple people I like to say prayers. Of course, they're prayers and positive vibes and hugs to all that need them. But we have a couple of our members in our community who have health issues. Cathy from Cathy Diamonds, Lights and Hulls. She is having. But last I checked, she or heard she was having problems with her iron count, and she was going through iron treatment. Now, as somebody who has iron deficiency or low iron count right now, that is not fun. Those dizzy spells are never fun at all. And I don't know whether she's having the same things as I am or not, but I'm having fatigue issues as well. So Cathy, prayers and positive vibes and hugs sent to you, my friend. Hopefully you are getting better. And then another one of our friends in the community, Julia from Julie's Sparkly Diamonds. She is also going through some health issues. And if I'm not mistaken, it is another case of iron count being too low. There we are. We are done with the 310 for now. I think this video is going to be getting pretty long, so I think we're going to cut it off there. At least you got a chance to see me kit this thing up. I'm getting a lot of, get down there, silly drills. Alright everyone, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. Also, if you like the video, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and share the video out. Helps out the channel. And thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.